There's a type of woman that will make you question your sanity, not because she's mysterious or complex, but because she's strategically destructive. She doesn't love you. She studies you. She doesn't nurture you. She drains you. And if you're not careful, she'll hollow out your soul while smiling sweetly. This video is your warning, a blueprint of the 10 types of toxic women Stoic men must avoid, not just to protect your peace, but to preserve your purpose. Let's begin. Number 1. The mask wearer. She's mesmerizing. Grace in motion, a smile that could melt iron, eyes that seem to understand you before you speak. She laughs at your jokes like you're the wittiest man alive, listens intently as if your voice is music to her soul. She says all the right things, as if she were crafted from the blueprint of your desires. But beneath that enchanting exterior lies something hollow. Her affection? A carefully choreographed performance. Seneca warned us long ago. A woman who is always putting on a show never reveals her true self. She doesn't love you. She loves the role she plays in your story. She studies your dreams like a script, echoes your passions like a well-trained actress, and claims she wants exactly what you want. But eventually, the cracks appear. Her stories start to conflict. The warmth in her eyes flickers, replaced by calculation. That perfect laughter? It starts to feel mechanical. Her touch, once electric, becomes cold, distant. You question yourself, wondering if you imagined the inconsistencies, until the illusion crumbles, and by then you're hooked. Your heart is already wrapped around a fantasy. And what's more dangerous than falling for a person who never truly existed? Number 2. The eternal victim. No matter what happens, it's never her fault. The world is always to blame. Her boss is toxic, her friends are fake, her exes were monsters, and now, the weight of her sorrow is somehow your responsibility. She walks through life convinced that everyone is against her, that fate has singled her out for cruelty. And who does she turn to when the sky falls, when the smallest inconvenience feels like the end of the world? You. You become the therapist, the punching bag, the savior. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality, and nowhere is that more true than here." She chooses to suffer, not to grow, not to overcome, but because pain gives her power. Have you noticed how her sadness always takes center stage? How every argument circles back to her wounds? Her suffering isn't just something she endures, it's something she wields. She'll twist your empathy into chains, making your kindness a weapon against you. And the moment you hesitate, when you finally draw the line, she won't see boundaries, she'll see betrayal. Suddenly, you're the cold-hearted villain in her carefully crafted tragedy. You didn't hurt her, but you didn't save her either. And in her mind, that's the same thing. Number 3. The chaos queen. She thrives in drama like a moth thrives in fire. Drawn to it, consumed by it, reborn in its heat. One day she's intoxicatingly passionate, her eyes blazing with desire, whispering promises that make you believe. You've found a once-in-a-lifetime connection. The next day, it's war. Cold silence, accusations, and emotional landmines you never saw coming. You'll confuse this roller coaster for love, mistaking adrenaline for affection, chaos for chemistry. But it's not love. It's emotional volatility dressed up in intensity. As Epictetus wisely said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Yet she will bait you into trying to manage her storms, convincing you that if you loved her enough, You'd fix her pain, calm her fury, be her anchor. And while you try, piece by piece you lose yourself. You start walking on eggshells, second-guessing your words, begging for the peace she keeps just out of reach. She'll make serenity feel dull, make stability seem weak. Can love even be real if it doesn't burn? That's her illusion. Because to her, peace is foreign and fire is familiar. And if you're not careful, she'll have you believing the same. Number 4. The seductive saboteur. She knows exactly how to command a room, not with loud words, but with a glance, a smile, a sway of the hips so subtle it lingers in your mind long after she's gone. Her sexuality isn't accidental. It's calculated, sharp, and weaponized. She drapes it over every word, every look, wrapping desire around you like a noose. She'll never give herself to you, not entirely. But she'll never walk away either. That's her genius. She lives in the in-between. Just close enough to stir hope. Just far enough to keep you chasing. One moment she's whispering sweet promises in the dark, her breath warm against your skin. And the next, she's cold, distant, unreachable. Every time you build the strength to walk away, she senses it. And suddenly, she's tender again. Apologetic, magnetic. You're pulled back in like a moth to a flame you know will burn you. Her power lies in your desire, and she feeds on it. But this isn't love. It's a slow, seductive suffocation. Stoic strength isn't about resisting temptation for its own sake. It's about recognizing when something beautiful is slowly killing your spirit. This woman is not affection. She's an addiction, dressed in longing, dipped in illusion. Number 5. The envymonger. She can't stand your growth. On the surface, she'll smile at your success, offer praise, maybe even throw a congratulatory word your way. But beneath that mask, a seething resentment brews. Every time you step forward, every milestone you achieve, she feels it, like a direct threat to her own fragile sense of security. And she doesn't just stay silent about it. No, it starts subtle. At first, it's just small comments, casual questions about your goals, the tone of her voice laced with doubt. Are you sure that's the right path for you? She'll ask a seemingly innocent query. But it's more than just concern. It's the beginning of the sabotage. Over time, the poison seeps deeper. You'll find yourself second-guessing your ambitions, trimming your dreams to make her feel secure. You'll shrink your vision, dim your own light, because the weight of her unspoken expectations becomes too heavy. Seneca once warned, "No man is free who is a slave to the opinions of others." And that's exactly what she does. She chains your progress, locking it to her insecurities. You'll mistake her sabotaging actions for genuine concern, questioning whether you're being too ambitious, too selfish in your pursuits. But don't be fooled. Her fear isn't about your well-being. It's about her inability to handle your rise. And if you don't recognize it in time, you may find yourself suffocated in a relationship that thrives on your downfall. Number 6. The narcissistic mirror. It's always about her, her problems, her dreams, her world. You're not a partner, you're a reflection. Your value is based on how well you serve her image. She'll demand loyalty, but never reciprocate. In her eyes, your identity dissolves into hers. And if you ever try to reclaim yourself, she'll call it betrayal. The Stoics taught us to know thyself. This woman will erase yourself entirely, if you let her. Number 7. The emotional puppeteer. She knows exactly how to push your buttons. Tears when she wants sympathy. Silence when she wants power. Affection when she wants control. You'll start living on eggshells, afraid to upset her. But here's the trick. She wants you off balance. She needs your uncertainty to maintain her influence. Epictetus warned that we must master our emotions, or others will do it for us. This woman has made a science of emotional warfare. Number. You're the pick-me chameleon. She doesn't love you, she loves being chosen. Her entire identity revolves around being validated by a man. She'll mold herself to fit your life, but only until someone better comes along. She's not rooted in values. She's floating, shapeless, ready to become whatever pleases. She's loyal to attention, not to you. And when the spotlight fades, so will she. Number 9. The passive-aggressive princess. She never says what's wrong. Instead, she pouts, withdraws, sabotages in silence. You'll feel punished without ever knowing why. She uses indirect pain as currency. Her weapon isn't confrontation, it's confusion. She'll make you question your sanity while maintaining her innocence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." The same applies in reverse. Don't become passive-aggressive just to match her dysfunction. Number 10. The empty vessel. She's physically present but spiritually hollow. No ambition, no depth, no inner world. She consumes your time but contributes nothing to your purpose. She will drain your life force and call it love. A Stoic man must build, create, grow. But this woman exists to distract. She is the embodiment of inertia, pulling you into comfort, stagnation, and decay. Conclusion. Stoicism isn't about avoiding pain. It's about facing it with wisdom. It's about recognizing what enslaves your spirit and walking away, even if it hurts. The most dangerous woman isn't the one who screams or cheats. It's the one who slowly erodes your purpose while smiling sweetly. Know who you are, guard your peace, and never hand your soul to someone who doesn't value their own. If this resonated, make sure you subscribe. There's more coming. Truths most won't say out loud. But you're ready to hear them.